Welcome everyone to our first night of our first ever virtual Cochise College Week. My name is Andy Espinosa and I'm the Student Activities Manager on the Sierra Vista campus, and I will be one of your hosts tonight. If you feel comfortable, please feel free to show your beautiful faces. If not, feel free to leave your cameras off. We do want to let everyone know that this session is being recorded, and we do ask you to remember to stay muted. If you have a question, please unmute yourself and ask, or if not, you can go ahead and ask through the chat.
Thanks, Andy, for those reminders. My name is Jennifer Tagabon, and I'm the Director of Residential and Student Life on the Douglas campus. And you guessed it, I'll be your other host tonight. We are so excited for you to join us. And as Andy mentioned, on our first night of this week-long program, you don't have to attend each night, but we highly recommend it. Information will be added in the chat about the upcoming nights and how to join.
That is right, Jen. Please remember to check out the rest of the week's schedule. There is going to be some great information that our campus wants to share with you all.
Tonight, we have a great lineup for you that really gives you an idea of what applying and getting started at Cochise College will look like. Let's begin with having our College Success Navigators introduce themselves. Celia?
Hi, and thank you. Welcome to Cochise College's Virtual College Week. We're really excited that everyone's able to attend. And I wanted to let you know that on Wednesday, I'll also be presenting on transfer students. So make sure to tune in then. I do have the pleasure of having the Cochise College Success Navigator team. And I'd like for them to introduce themselves and the schools that they work with. Arturo, take it away.
Yes. I am Arturo Chacon, Cochise College Navigator, and I visit the Douglas High School, Bisbee High School, Omega Alpha Academy, CAS, PepTech, and Wilcox High School. And Rosa is my colleague. Rosa?
Hi, I'm Rosa McPherson, and I'm College Sussex Navigator, and I visit Buena High School, PepTech, CAS, Viridian, and Tombstone High School. And the next navigator is Judith Lehman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Judith Lehman, but you can go ahead and call me Judy. And I'm the College Success Navigator for Benson High School, San Pedro High School, St. David High School, Bowie, San Simon, Valley Union, and also help out at Buena High School.
What a great people. Judy?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I lost you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, College Navigators, for welcoming our students and for helping us along the way. As mentioned before, students, this is great people. So if you decide to attend college, this is a team that is going to be helping you. So aside from the College Navigators, you will also need to apply for admissions. You need to get admitted to Cochise College. And here we have Mr. Jason Thompson from the registration office.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jason from the registrar's office. I'm the acting registrar, and my tips for you tonight are apply for admission early. Send any other college transcripts for early evaluation that you may have so that we can give you credit for what you've already earned. And then send the necessary documents for residency so that we can get you the best pricing for your classes. Thank you, Andy and Jen.
Thanks, Jason. Now let's hear from one of our academic advisors, Lauren Gladwell. He'll explain a little bit more about advising and how they can help.
Thank you, Jen. Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Gladwell. I am one of 9 advisors who work here at Cochise College currently. You can find advisors on either the Sierra Vista or the Douglas campus, but what some students don't know is that you can also find advisors at each of the centers. There's an advisor who goes around the East Center every week. So if you're a student who lives in a more rural area, close to Wilcox or Benson, or maybe you're a student who spends more time on the downtown center, maybe that's the advisor for you. Also, we have 2 joint advisors with the University of Arizona, so they can also answer any of your Cochise College or University of Arizona questions. As advisors, the services that we offer to our students can be summarized in 3 categories. The first one is degree planning and degree choice. Most students don't know what they want to study when they come here to college. I was the same way. That's okay. As advisors, we can help you look at the different degrees that we offer, show you the pros and the cons for these degrees, and help you find the perfect fit for you as a student. The second category is degree coaching and methods for success. College is not always easy, and sometimes life really sucker punches you in the gut. That's okay. As humans, what we do is we learn to pick ourselves back up. If you find yourself having issues with one of your classes, reach out to the advisors. We have tools and resources to help you get back on track and coach you the rest of the way through. Finally, the last category is career choice and career planning. You know, many of you students, you may be going to college because, well, that's what your parents want you to do, and that's okay. However, eventually you're going to come to the realization, hopefully while talking to your advisor, that you're here for your education for yourself and no one but yourself. You're getting your education as a means to make your future brighter. And so as advisors, we also have tools to help you look at different careers, different possibilities, find out how your skills match to a specific career or job so that we can help you find your dream career. As advisors, we do meet with students on an appointment basis so that we can make sure that our students have the most time and attention that they deserve with each one of us. And we are very friendly, we're very amiable. So if you haven't reached out to us yet, please do so. We're so excited to help you out.
Lauren, thank you so much. And another key office that we have here at the college, it's definitely the testing center. You want to visit the testing center after you get admitted. And we're going to go ahead and hear from Becky on how to make sure that we get our testing done right. So Becky?
Hi there. My name is Becky and I work at the Cochise College Testing Center. The college testing centers are really dedicated to providing the best testing experience for all the students, whether it's future ones, current ones, or those that have already graduated. We have several locations in Cochise County. We have locations in Sierra Vista, Douglas, Benson, Wilcox, and Fort Huachuca. And we offer lots of different kinds of tests so that you can start your education, continue it, or even advance your career. So it's really important when you're trying to get testing at the Cochise College testing centers that you have a photo ID and an appointment. And there's a couple ways to make an appointment. One is to sign into your MyCochise account. That gets directed to you once you're accepted to the college. You simply go to sign in and look at your classes and then your Moodle, and you'll see off on the right-hand side, there's a place for student resources. Once you click on that, the testing center link comes up and it's going to tell you, take you to a form to make your appointment. You can also go on our testing website, and that's just cochise.edu/testing. And there you simply scroll down and hit schedule a test. Both of these are going to take you to the same place. You're going to have to choose what kind of test you want to take, and then you start narrowing it down so that it gets within your subject and it gets your teacher or it gets your specific test. Then you pick a date, then you pick a time, and then you just enter in your personal information. It's really important that after you do that, you accept the guidelines. These are things like you'll sit where we ask you to sit, you won't take testing materials out, and then click add to cart. There's never any fee charged online, but it's all, and you're also not quite there. You do have to go to one more screen that says complete registration. Once you do that, you can be guaranteed that you have your appointment, and you'll get a confirmation email that's going to be directly sent to you after you make your appointment. So you'll want to watch for that. Another super important thing to know is that any students with a disability have to register that disability with the ADA office here at Cochise so that we can accommodate your test if that's required. And so it's really important, if you have any questions, that you give us a call or visit our website. We look forward to hearing from you, and have a great day.
Thanks, Becky. See, Andy?
I know, unshare.
Thanks, Becky. I told you, Andy, testing doesn't have to be hard. But now that we have figured that out, let's talk a little bit about money. With each credit hour only $91 this year, attending Cochise College can be one of the best deals out there. But you may still be asking, but how can I pay for this? Karen, can you help us out?
All right, so I am Karen Emmer, the Financial Aid Director, and we have dedicated a whole night tomorrow night about financial aid because it is a little daunting and it's way too much for me to give you all that information here in just a few minutes. So come see us tomorrow. And back to you, Jen and Andy in Student Life.
Thank you, Karen. We'll definitely want to check out tomorrow's session to learn more. And now that we've gone through the steps of how to become a student, let's talk a little more about what it's like to be a student at Cochise College. Andy and I oversee student activities and leadership efforts at the college. This year, we're working together more than ever as we have transitioned to mostly virtual. Every year, we encourage students to get involved by joining us in the variety of activities and programs offered outside of the classroom.
Yeah, and you know, it's similar to student council in high school. Our student government association offers students opportunity to develop leadership skills and provide students definitely an opportunity to expand their network. We do all this through volunteer activities, creative activities. You know, the leaders that get to be in SGA, student government, they get to offer feedback to each other and they get to grow, you know, their skills as leaders. In return, what SGA officers get, well, they get a scholarship, the SGA scholarship, that pays up to 15 credits of in-state tuition. Plus, they also get a $250 stipend for each successful semester. So that's actually, in a year, we're looking at $3,000 in average. And you know, typically we start recruiting around the spring and the summer, and then sometimes we'll do it like throughout the school year, depending on how we're doing with officers. Some of them will transfer and they will leave a position open, and then we start recruiting back again. But definitely keep an eye out if you join Cochise College to check out the recruiting process of SGA. As mentioned before, it's very, very fun to be part of the student government.
And you would go ahead and skip the slide there. There you go. And so another great way to get involved at Cochise is by joining one of our many student clubs. A variety of our clubs range from community service-based to honors and academic groups to social justice type, like our Pride Club. There is something for everyone, and if you don't see something for you, talk to us about how you may be able to start a new club. By joining a club, students are able to meet others with similar interests and have fun, of course. Every semester, we host a club fair that showcases all of the current clubs, and students are able to learn more about each of these clubs and decide if they want to join any.
In addition to clubs and student government, we have also different cultural events that happen throughout the year. They're cultural, educational, social, fun events that we put together. And then we offer a variety of programming throughout the semester. We have diversity workshops. And then as you can see on screen, we have like some of the flyers of past events and upcoming events. Like in there, you can see that we had a stress relief session. We had a sexuality event, which is the diversity workshop. We also have a student hangouts, which is like bi-weekly events that are open for students to talk about different topics. And also, depending on your instructor, you may get extra credit for some of the events that we offer, especially those that relate to diversity and that relate to academic topics. So yeah, I mean, we look forward to having you part of the Cochise College student life. And we definitely want you to take advantage of the different ways to get involved. And on screen right now, I'm sharing our social media platforms. If you can go ahead and follow us. We got in there at Facebook and Instagram. Then the college also is active through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We have a very, very interesting YouTube channel that I encourage you to go and check. And we also are active in Twitter. So definitely don't forget to follow us and like us on social media. So next, let's go ahead and hear more about the student resources, and I'll go ahead and introduce you to Mr. Abe Villarreal, our Dean of Student Success.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you virtually. I'm Abe, and I want to let you know that our top priority at Cochise is to make sure that students are successful. So we do offer support services in many different areas. One of the areas is tutoring, where we have a math lab and a writing lab on both of our campuses, and also available through appointment through Zoom. You can also get tutored in various subjects, not just specifically math or writing in English. We also have 24/7 tutoring support through a program called tutor.com, and you can access that through your Moodle once you become a student. One of our other big resources is our library services, where you can access thousands of volumes of journals and other digital resources for your class. And you can check out laptops and hotspots when available as a student. And they have many other resources as well for your research and studying needs, and great spaces for you to study too. We really believe that your first semester is really critical to your success at Cochise College. So we do have most of our first semester students take a class that we call Student Success Strategies. It's a great opportunity to connect with all the support systems of the college, and really to get to learn about yourself and how you can be successful within yourself as a person. We have many other support services, so I'm going to hand it off to Gabby Amavisca, the director of our TRIO support services, to learn about that.
Thank you, Abe. Hello, everybody. My name is Gabriela Amavisca. I am the director of the TRIO Student Support Services program here at the Douglas campus. TRIO is a grant-funded program, and the goal of the program is to serve and guide our students from disadvantaged backgrounds through their educational journey here at the college. Sorry about that. Some of the services that we have a lot of benefits to being in the TRIO program. However, one of the most important services that we offer are access to our highly skilled academic advisors who will help you navigate the challenges of attending college. We will also pay for you to take a free career assessment test, which will also be interpreted by our certified advisors. They will also help you figure out a plan to pay for your transfer to a university if that is what you wish to do. We also take our students on free tours of several local universities to help you with the transfer process. In order to qualify for the TRIO program, you must be a U.S. citizen or a legal resident. We prefer full-time students, but we will consider part-time students, and you also have to meet at least one of the 3 qualifications listed below. So you either have to be low income. If you qualify for financial aid, then you most likely qualify for TRIO. You have to be a first-generation student, which means that neither one of your parent or parents have a bachelor's degree, or you have to have a documented disability with our disability services. How do you apply for TRIO? There is 2 ways. You can access our online application at www.cochise.edu/TRIO, or if you happen to be on the Douglas campus, you can pick them up over at the 600 building. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me at my email, amaviscag@cochise.edu, or my phone number, 520-417-4708. And again, here is the website where you can apply online to this wonderful program. Thank you, and I do look forward to working with you. And now a word from Disability Services.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rocio Suarez. I'm the director for the Disability Services Office here at Cochise College. The Disability Services Office offers a variety of support services to meet the needs of students with documented disabilities, including accommodations to attain equal access. Examples of accommodations include ADA compliant PDFs, reduced distraction testing area, access technology, note-taking support, and interpreters. So to begin the welcome process, please go into cochise.edu/disability and click on Request Accommodations. Fill with your information and it will give you the option to submit documentation online. Examples of supporting documentation include medical records, behavioral health reports, and IEP plans. If you have any questions, you can email us at disability@cochise.edu, and I'm happy to guide you through the process. Next, we have Tanya Randolph from STEPS.
Good evening. Thanks, Rocio. STEPS actually starts with a C. It stands for Career Technical Education Program Services. And I'm an academic advisor as well. So I work with the STEPS program, which is grant funded. It is designed to support students that are studying career technical fields, which mainly are the really awesome hands-on programs, ranging from automotive technology all through the alphabet to welding technology. Even some areas that students don't usually think of as career technical, such as engineering, which is usually labeled as a STEM program, but that's still a career technical program because you do amazing hands-on stuff. In addition to serving as an advisor and helping students with selecting classes, any other issues they may have with their classes, applying for graduation and all those other wonderful tasks that advisors do, I also help out students by giving them gas vouchers to help cover some of their travel costs. So you have to have financial need in order to be eligible for that. So if you ever have questions about applying for financial aid, need help looking for scholarships or other things like that, I also enjoy helping students with those tasks. I do travel to the different centers. If you live out near Wilcox or Benson or in the northern or central part of the county, I can meet with you at those satellite centers. And they also have office hours down on the main campuses. Currently only in Sierra Vista, but probably will be returning to Douglas soon as well. Please let me know if you have any questions. My contact information is in that resource guide that they put together for everyone that attended tonight. Thank you. And now I'll hand it back to Jen or Andy.
Thank you, Tanya. So we really do have some great people and resources here at the college, not only to help students succeed academically, but as you see, as to help students grow as people. So we're really hoping to help you guys prepare for the next chapter in your life. And we'd like to ask if anybody has any questions or if anybody has anything to add. And you can see Robin just added the Google document that has all the resources that were covered tonight. So if you need to follow up with anybody, if you had more questions and you wanted to reach out directly to somebody, you can check out that document and get your contacts there.
When does registration for spring start? We have that question in the chat. And the answer is, let's see if I get it right, Jason. November 1st.
Yay! All right, well, that's kind of a like a little kickstart. We'd like to play a Kahoot game. So if anybody who's interested, you can stay on, and we have some cool prizes, some Cochise swag, and some other goodies from Cochise. So if you are interested and you are on a computer, it's easier if you have two devices. So if you're on your computer and you want to pull out your phone, all you do is you go to www.kahoot.it and you'll enter this PIN number. I guess it wouldn't be fair if I played, huh?
We can definitely remind them about the PIN number on screen. I mean, you have it on screen, but still, I can go ahead and read it. That is 2179752, and we got Alicia joining.
All right.
Hey, Alicia, thank you for joining.
Presenters, please feel free to join too. Let's see if we can quiz each other on our stuff.
Let's see. I'll try to join.
Let me see.
I don't want to miss the fun.
Andy is very competitive, as I've learned over the last few months.
Definitely a friendly competition.
Friendly, okay, Andy.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and so we got Maya there, Chio, Judy. Let's see if I can join as well. You can access from your phone, you can access from your computer, your tablet. We've got Paul in there.
All right. We got 11 people in there.
Great. Let's see. Anyone else? Lost call. 30 seconds and we start.
Gabby,
Gabby, thank you for joining. Arturo.
Arturo. All right, let's get this game going. We got about 13 questions.
Let's get started then.
The Cochise Navigators help with all right. We're starting off pretty slow. Want to give everybody a chance. Let's go. So yes, they help with exploring your transition to Cochise College. So they'll help you along the way.
Let's move on to the next question. And let's see who made the scoreboard. Oh, Chio. We got Chio there. Let's see.
They're not all that easy. reg@cochise.edu is the email for admissions. True or false? Tricky. What do you say, Andy?
I think it's true.
It is true. So reg as in registration. So we try to shorten it up there for you, but that is the email you would use.
Let's see what's next. Let's see, check the scoreboard. So we got Lauren up. Hey, Jason, that's not fair, Jason.
We're hoping he got that one right.
Let's see, let's move on to the third one.
Why is meeting with an advisor important? They'll tell you exactly what to do? No, they'll help guide you as you determine courses that you might want to take. So they can help you with that, or different majors if you have any questions.
That Lauren is staying on top. Let's move on to the fourth question.
What is required to take a test at the testing center? Answer sheet, photo ID, cell phone. Yes, good job, everybody. It is definitely not your cell phone. You do not need to have your cell phone when you're in there. It's going to be your photo ID or a photo ID.
Oh, Lauren. Let's see. True or false? The financial aid session will be tomorrow night. What do you say, Jen?
Oh, it is true. And it's really important that everybody knows that, right, Karen? They're going to talk about financial aid and the forms that you need and the taxes and all the stuff that is really important so that you can hopefully maybe get some money, right? Or be eligible for scholarships. So it's all very important. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock.
Tomorrow night. Let's see, what's the next? Cochise College open in what year? Jen!
This is a passive. We didn't actually say it, but it was on the slide.
Yeah.
It was 1964 when you were born.
Let's check the scoreboard. Lauren is there.
Marguerite's coming up though, watch out.
Yes, congrats, Marguerite.
Which of the following is not a current student club? They were listed. We did kind of go through it fast, but it wasn't listed on that slide. Kind of a tricky one here. So we do currently have an honors club, we have a flight club, and we do have the club trio. Dance club is typically a club that we have on both campuses, but this year, because we went virtual, we're not able to have an active dance club. But we definitely look forward to having dance clubs on both campuses whenever we get back to being in person.
Absolutely.
I read that too fast. I thought it said fight club.
I thought it said fight club too.
Oh yeah.
Check the scoreboard. Lauren! Let's see. So how much is Cochise College's in-state tuition per credit hour? Let's see. And it is $91 in-state tuition per credit hour. Let's move on to the next. Oh, and I got a message there on the screen. Oh, okay, I'm going up, I think. So let's see. And question number 9, how much does tutoring cost at Cochise College?
$200 a semester sounds like a pretty good deal, but it is free. So it's an even better deal. Library services include all but the following. Whew. You know what? I don't know. We didn't really go over this tonight, did we? But free lunch is not available at the library. However, there is study space, laptop rentals, and there's digital access to thousands of magazines and journals. So definitely want to check out the library and what it has to offer.
Absolutely. We just wanted to highlight all the things that library offers, definitely. And let's check the scoreboard. Lauren.
Which of the following may help you qualify for the TRIO program? Talked about 3 different things. Oh, it's always me. That's right. Being a first-generation student would help you qualify for the program. And
absolutely.
What is a common reasonable accommodation? See, I hope you get this one right. Andy, do you think someone could take the test for me?
No, I don't think so. It's definitely a longer testing period. That it's definitely a long, reasonable.
I think that's a reasonable accommodation. Yeah.
It's like, can you imagine if someone take the test for? Oh, come on. No, I don't think so.
I think that's called cheating.
Let's check the scoreboard. Lauren, go Lauren. Let's check out.
On this last
yeah,
one.
this is our last question.
It's a tricky one. It could be a tricky one.
Ooh.
Coach, what does
Cochise takes educational programs seriously. We do take them seriously, right? It's all about the academics and student success.
It is Career and Technical Education Program Services. That's a mouthful, but yes, let's see who ended up as our scoreboard leaders, Andy.
Check it out. The podium.
Jason, 12 out of 13. Which one did you miss, Jason?
Yay!
Judy got all of them right. And number 1. Lauren.
Yay!
Way to go, Lauren.
Congratulations, Lauren.
Runner-up was that Gabby and Marguerite, it looked like. All right. Well, congratulations, everybody. I hope everybody takes away at least 1 or 2 things that they learned about the college and how to get started here. Again, if you have any questions, please make sure that you're reaching out to us. There's information in that document that we shared, or you can always contact us by email, looking at our website, or coming out to the campus and making an appointment. There's several ways we want to be able to just be a resource for everybody.
Absolutely. Don't forget to check that useful link that Robin just shared in the chat. Check it out. There's a lot of great information there. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're very, very happy to see new faces here. And then remember to go through the rest of the week. We're gonna have other presenters, other departments coming up. As mentioned before, tomorrow we have the Paying for Cochise College Financial Aid Night. Then on Wednesday, we're going to be having Choose Your Path Transfer Pathway. And then the last one will be Choose Your Path Workforce Pathway. So we're going to have definitely that great programming. I'll go ahead and post it in the chat right there in case you want to copy and paste. That way you know what's coming out for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Thanks, Andy. And one last thing, I'm just gonna do a plug. Vote. Make sure you vote, people.
Yes, let's get out the vote.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.